Hello everyone, my name is Dana, or you can also call me Dean Abdils, and today I'll be showing you the top 7 most annoying things that annoy me personally in Adopt Me, and I will be using my alt account to demonstrate this video. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing that annoys me in Adopt Me is when you're trading. So I'm gonna go up to my alt account and I'm just gonna trade. Alright, so the first thing that annoys me is when you trade something and the person has such a great offer, like it's such a huge overpay. So you get really excited and then you're like, so they accept it and then you accept it. So once you're in the second trading window, they confirm and then the worst thing happens. So what happens is your Wi-Fi disconnects or something happens and your game just suddenly crashes and then you miss the great opportunity of such an insane offer for your trade. So for number 2, it regards the purchase of gifts. So for this example, I'm just going to use a small gift. So I'm going to open up 3 gifts, but generally, let's say you opened up like 20 gifts and you'll see what happens. So first I got a sailboat stroller, and then I got a Robo plush, and then I got a wing flying disc. Notice how most of these are commons, right? So if you open a lot of these, you're probably going to get the same thing over again. Like I have 39 of those, 17, 18, I don't know how much that was, and then 17 of the strollers. So it's so annoying when you get the same one every single time. But like you see, I want that legendary car, but I don't get it. Even after so much money that I pay for the gifts, even the massive gifts, it's just a waste of money at this point. I would rather just trade for it. Number 3, deceiving people into thinking that you're poor. So as you can see, my alt account here is pretending to be poor. So then, you have a little bit of sympathy and then you decide to give them something. So let's say I give them a ginger cat and then, just to make them happy since they're saying they're poor, right? So like who wouldn't want to help out? So if they're saying they're poor and then they're like, oh my god, they're like, thanks. And then they just, walk off and continue doing whatever they're doing. And then let's say they suddenly just walk past you and then you realize that they're actually deceiving you and you realize that they have a very rare pet. For example, this alt account has a mega kangaroo. And then you're like, I thought you were poor since, you gave them free pet. And then they get exposed and just leave the server so they don't have to deal with an argument. And you just, essentially just get scammed and they get a free pet from you. And then they do this multiple times to get a lot of free pets, which is not good. Now, this 4th one really annoys me a lot, and it's very common in Adopt Me. So basically, let's say somebody has a cryosphinx, and when like a new pet comes out from the new gumball machine egg, obviously it's worth a lot. So let's say somebody wants, I don't know, a neon legendary for it. And obviously you're gonna say no, because that's not what it's worth. But then they're like, no, but that's what it was worth when it just came out. But like, that doesn't make sense, like that's not how it works. Like values drop. So it gets quite annoying, especially if you need it to make, let's say, a mega neon or just a neon, or if you just really want it, and somebody is making you overpay so much for something that's not even worth it. So, yeah. And also, I just wanted to add that this is like a tip so that, you don't become, I guess, poor in Adopt Me, if that makes sense. Because, like, you can really downgrade your inventory by doing this. So, just find another offer. Now, for number 5, this is something that isn't really talked about much, but it's very annoying. So as you can see, I'm in this very big space, and this person just runs me over. And watch as they run me over again, which is very annoying. And like, this is very common once again in Adopt Me. Like, I understand it is hard to drive some of these vehicles, but it's very annoying if they do it on purpose or just like in the area that you are in, especially if you give them like a lot of space and move out of the way, but yet they somehow still bump into you. I just find that very annoying. Okay, so I think we can all agree about number 6. Like, there's no doubt about it. It is scammers. Doesn't matter what type of scams they're doing, what type of scammer they are. I just absolutely hate scammers. Scammers, like, no. I just do not like them. I don't want anything to do with them. I don't scam because obviously, I hate scammers, so why would I do something that I hate? So anyways, I'm just gonna show you an example. So this one is very common, and if you watched my 4 common Adopt Me scams and how to avoid them video, you'll know about this one, or you just know in general. It is trust trading, which you all know is the most common scam in Adopt Me, which is very easy for the scammer to do. So let's say I trust trade a mega dragon, and then they say, okay, if you trade it to me, I'll trade it back to you, plus I'll give you an additional pet, whatever it may be. And then you're like, okay, what should I lose? Like, I'm gonna get a free pet out of this. So you get really excited, they accept, they go to the second trade, and then you click confirm, and you think they're gonna confirm, but this is just a way to deceive you, and they leave with your pet. And last but not least, number 7. So this is about flexers. So what they'll do is, let's say I'm like on my Neon Cerberus right now, they're gonna come up to you and they're gonna be like, hey, can I offer for your pet? And then you're gonna be like, okay, sure. So as you can see, I'm gonna type in sure, and then you go to trade them. So once you're in the trade, you put up your pet, and then they give you a lot of pets that are either rare or old or just, worth a lot. And this is obviously not a real trade, so you get really excited. You're like, oh my god, are you sure you're actually gonna do this? Like, oh my god, really? And you're just really excited, like I said. And then they'll say, like, yeah, of course I will. So you go to accept the trade, and they've already accepted it, so you're already excited, thinking like, oh my god, they're actually gonna do this, they're gonna confirm, like, there's no way they're gonna, back out now. But clearly they're not gonna do this unless you're very lucky. But anyways, you go, you confirm, and then you just wait for them to hit the confirm button, and then you'll finally get the pets, but actually they decline. And then you get really confused. You're like, but didn't you want to offer for this? Why did you decline? Like, you got really excited for nothing. And then they reply by saying, ha ha ha, or just like, teasing you in a way. And they're like, oh my god, you really thought I was gonna, like, accept this trade? Like, you must be, like, foolish. Just making fun of you. And then they call you a poor loser and just leave, making you feel sad. And yeah. Okay guys, so that is the end of this video. That was the last thing that annoyed me, or maybe it annoys you too. So let me know in the comments down below if you get annoyed by any of these things, and if there are any other things in Adopt Me that annoy you, because I would actually like to know. Because, like, there's a lot of things that annoy me in Adopt Me, as I expressed in this video. There's a lot more, but I can't fit that into this video. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate your support. We're almost at 500 subscribers. We're only like 14 away as I'm making this video, and I will be doing a giveaway at 500, so goodbye.